Hi, this is Group 15, and this is our presentation on Starbucks key strategies, effectiveness, and any proposed changes we have. So, starting off with Starbucks key strategies, first off is their expansion. They have over 4,000 locations located inside of grocery stores, as well as many locations internationally. Second off, they're a very prestigious brand that holds a good reputation, and they do this by maintaining high quality products as well as excellent customer service. And they do this by investing a lot of money into employee training as well as keeping their employees happy. And then lastly is their sustainability. Starbucks has invested in many environmentally friendly practices. They do a good job reducing waste, and then they source ethically and sustainably grown coffee.
Taking those strategies that we mentioned earlier, most of the ones that we discussed have been quite successful for Starbucks. We first mentioned expansion. Starbucks uses this in a variety of ways. Not only do they have thousands of stores within the US, but they also have many stores worldwide. This helps them have a customer base not only larger, but also more diverse. When Starbucks expanded their products into licensed stores, the revenues went up to about 9.4 billion and their operating income grew substantially. Since Starbucks is known to be one of our leading coffee brands, they do have a reputation to withhold. Although their resources aren't rare or valuable, their overall reputation of good products, customer service, and employee benefits and good company gives them a little bit of more advantage than their competitors. The last strategy that we mentioned is the use of sustainability within Starbucks. Not only has Starbucks begun to make their company environmentally safe, they also have strived to reduce the waste that they use. The growth of ethically safe, sustainable coffee is now one of their long-term goals, but it also happens to save them money along the way.
So how are these strategies effective? First off, for the expansion, if Starbucks expands in the grocery stores as they have already, they're able to have more customers potentially. Like when I go to the grocery store, I could go and buy my milk, my other food and stuff, and I might see the Starbucks coffee bag and I might grab it because I know the Starbucks brand and I would like to make it all my own at home, having the stuff that they use in their stores. As well for their reputation, they have been around for a very long time, so they have a very loyal customer base. A great example, actually, of how effective this strategy is and why it's so effective is in Italy. They had a location that opened there. It wasn't very popular with the locals because Italy has a ton of, so to speak, better coffee stores. But Starbucks was able to really thrive there because of all the tourism. So they had that high reputation from tourists, and they were able to help support the business there in Italy. And lastly, for sustainability, the reason why this is so effective is because it very aligns with their customer base. They've implemented ways to reduce their energy and use more renewable energy, which by having that in their marketing, a lot of customers are able to see, I can really get behind this company because they have the values that I belong to.
All right, and finally, to increase the effectiveness of the strategies that we mentioned prior in the presentation, we kind of just wanted to move into ways Starbucks can diversify their portfolio a little bit, just to give some overall recommendations for Starbucks. Just the first thing to get into, of course, Starbucks is already in multiple continents around the world. They're in Australia, Japan, the UK, of course, the United States. You see them everywhere. Just one place where they're really lacking is kind of in Africa. They're only in about four of the 54 countries located in Africa. So we definitely think there's some opportunity to expand in there. And then also another kind of place where they're lacking is the Middle East. Of course, that's a little more of a riskier investment that they could take. But if they do it right, like they're usually known and good at doing, it's a great opportunity to take advantage of some profits there. And then just an overall recommendation we believe Starbucks could take advantage of. We believe is offering a soda line, especially a flavored soda line. That industry is quite booming right now, especially in Utah, where many Utahns don't usually drink caffeine because of their religious values. Um, but we believe it also wouldn't be too much of a 180 for Starbucks because they already offer drinks. We believe it wouldn't be too hard for them to kind of expand and offer a bit of a flavored soda line. It's an exceptional opportunity and can also offer a great deal of profits.